Adam Taxin with Daniel Greenfield talking about his Wednesday, June 20th, 2012 column, A Dark and Vengeful God, which you can probably guess what religion that's about. Daniel Greenfield's columns can be found at sultankanish.blogspot.com. I am Adam Taxin, and Daniel is with me on the line. So, hello, Daniel. How you doing?
Good. You?
Good. Now, I don't know if Stephen Sondheim is so popular in the Muslim Brotherhood world, but you tie in this column to the show Sweeney Todd. Can you tell us how that fits in?
Well, there was a case where a Muslim butcher chopped up his wife and tried feeding her to customers as lamb. The customers did actually notice that meat wasn't quite lamb, so that created a plug-in for that. But the rise of the Muslim Brotherhood really is the whole thing on a much more larger and gruesome scale, because it's a violent and brutal cult of death that's on a much larger scale than one man feeding customers his wife under the impression that they're lamb chops.
The term Dark and Vengeful God comes from Sweeney Todd, but can you explain, besides what you already have, explain how that fits into Islam, besides the obvious?
Islam is oriented toward the dark side. It's there only to inflict pain and suffering. There's no real interest in saving lives. For example, the Taliban commander in Pakistan has proclaimed that he's going to hold the kids, the 161,000 kids there hostage, not allow polio vaccinations until the United States gives in to his man. So it's an example of how there's really no human feelings, no compassion, no sympathy. There's no care for life. There's only death. There's only one extreme here. The extreme is that of death, the cult of death, the worship of death, the pain, punishment, violence, fear.
And how does all that fit into recent elections in Egypt?
Well, the Egyptian people have gotten the chance to vote, and they cast their vote apparently for Morsi and for the cult of death, not for life, but for death, for war, for jihad.
Right. Okay. The column is A Dark and Vengeful God. I've been talking to Daniel Greenfield, whose columns can be found at sultankanish.blogspot.com. Thank you, Daniel.